We stay in the Ashanti region because the Chief Justice, Kwesi Eninieboa, has observed the phenomenon of victims of abuse recounting details in the same room as alleged perpetrators during proceedings can lead to distortion of facts. He says the deficiency in physical and procedural aspects of courts negatively affect testimony of victims of child abuse, especially girls. The Judicial Service is seeking to make the courts child-friendly and is setting up specific court to prosecute cases of gender-based violence. Nanaya Ojima was at the inauguration of the second child-friendly gender-based violence court in the Ashanti region and filed this report.
About 50% of the world's children experience violence every year, and 1 in 10 children is sexually abused before the age of 18. In Ghana, statistics show close to 15,000 cases of violence against children are reported to law enforcement institutions annually. Over 38% of girls aged 15 to 19 years have reported having experienced at least one act of sexual violence. That's according to the 2016 Domestic Violence in Ghana report, compiled by the Ghana Statistical Service and the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. Chief Justice Eninieboa says research points to several reasons hindering prosecution of child abusers.
It has become clear that in addition to resource constraints, lack of easy access to medical and forensic reports, social service support and other services needed for successful prosecution are among the issues we need to address urgently.
The child-friendly gender-based violence court forms part of measures to deal with the court structure that inhibits prosecution of domestic violence cases. The Chief Justice explains.
This court is fitted with facilities and equipment that will make the interaction with judicial process a more bearable for children. It will enable them to testify from via a two-way video system, keeping them a step removed from their alleged abusers. It also has a playroom with toys and books that they can occupy themselves with while they await the trial. The direct transcription system will also increase the efficiency of the entire process by making records of proceedings available on the same day the case is heard.
2 new child-friendly gender-based violent courts were inaugurated in the Bono and Ashanti regions with support from UNICEF and the government of Denmark. 10 others are being established across the country. Tom Norin is the Danish ambassador to Ghana.
Empowering and protecting women and girls is crucial. We just know from the population and housing census that was carried out that more than 50%, actually 50.7% of Ghana's population is female. It is therefore unacceptable for a country like Ghana not to provide adequate protection to the majority of the population. Let us all put our shoulders to the wheel to work all year round to protect and empower women and girls.
Country representative for UNICEF, Anne-Claire Dufay, is hopeful the courts will be impactful in delivery of justice for victims of abuse.
As we all know, a fair, effective and efficient criminal justice system can protect the most vulnerable groups in society. The 10 new child-friendly courts and gender-based violence courts will encourage children and women to report violations. They will also help bring to justice the perpetrators so that they can be sentenced. Sexual abuse against children and women is a crime. It has to stop.
For Joy News, Nanaya Ojima, Kumasi.